Hello everyone, good morning and welcome to Heidi's Home. Today is just a typical morning, except I woke up and realized I did not have any coffee that was ground. And this is one of those tedious tasks that have to be done, but it's not one I prefer to do first thing in the morning because I'm very grouchy without my coffee. So I am proceeding to get my coffee ground this morning so I can have a big cup. And I went ahead and I filled up my entire container this morning because I don't want to end up in this predicament on the next day. It doesn't really take me all that long, but sometimes it can get a little messy and you get coffee grinds everywhere and it is kind of a pain. But the outcome of the coffee is delicious because it's fresh brewed, and that makes it all the more worth going through all the trouble of grounding these beans. If you're curious what kind of beans these are, it's just a regular Starbucks beans that I am doing. Now I'm finally getting the opportunity to load my coffee pot. I have a Keurig coffee pot that's part, Keurig, and then the other side is just a regular coffee pot. I've had this since Ron and I have married. Absolutely love it. I put about 7 scoops of coffee in, and it makes for a wonderful, nice, strong, bold tasting coffee. Now I can have my coffee, and I have it with just a little bit of milk. Now I'm getting a whole chicken ready for the oven, and I'm just dressing the outside of it with olive oil and seasonings. And I'm going to pop it into the oven because I'm going to make some chicken salad today. Now I'm cutting up a watermelon. Ron and I love just to be able to reach into the refrigerator and just get us a couple slices of very cold watermelon. And this is the first watermelon that I have bought since the warm weather has kicked in, and it was very delicious. There's just something so satisfying with a good watermelon, especially on a hot day. But I just cut all of the watermelon off the rind, and I just put it in a big bowl so it's easy for him to reach in and grab whatever he would like to eat that day. It takes a little bit of time to do it, but it's worth it in the end. Now it's time to take out all the garbages, so I'm gathering the garbages. One thing you don't see in the video is I scrub out my trash can real good. It needed it. And then I'm putting a new liner in, and we're set to go the rest of the day. Now I'm giving my sink a really quick shine and a good scrub down. I just feel like I can have a really good day if my sink is spotless. Here I am drying it off. Now I'm cleaning off my table, just making sure it's nice and tidy for the day. And here comes my chicken. Now I'm loading my bedding into the washing machine. I'm using the Downy Crystals and Tide Pod. And now it's time to finish off that chicken salad for lunch. So I'm cutting up celery. And if you want the recipe, I will link it down below. It's one of my favorite recipes. I love it. Here I am making the dressing. It's really simple. It's just mayonnaise, apple cider vinegar, honey, poppy seeds. It is so delicious. And it's really, really good on a day that is really hot outside. And I usually use a seedless red grape, but all I had was seedless green grapes. And so as long as your grapes are seedless, I think any will do. And I honestly didn't notice a difference when using these grapes as opposed to the red. I cut my grapes in half. I feel like it goes on the bread a lot more evenly, and you don't have a lot of bulk in your salad. It's easier to mix up. And here's my chicken, and I'm going to break it apart. And now I'm stirring it all together, and then I have one more ingredient that I need to add besides salt and pepper. And that is some broke up pecans. And when I get done adding these, it'll be time for lunch. And that is my day from 8 a.m. to noon. So I hope you all enjoyed watching this video. Leave me a comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up. And thanks for watching Heidi's Home. Please subscribe.